All right, third time's a charm. This is video 12. This is going to be, I'm going to do how to solve the area just because it's so important for, especially if you're taking the exam. I'm going to show how to solve it two ways, and then I'm going to show like a crash course in a quadratic equation to solve the 1/2 the area. So let's get into the solution. I think let's zoom out right here, very close to the end. These are the subdivision problems that require the quadratic equation. So let's go to the solution. Here we go, same problem. And let's take a look at the solution. So first thing we're going to do is use, I like this formula, especially if you're going to take the exam. And then you've got this angle and the two adjacent sides on both. You may not have these at all. Those might be missing. So, but for now it doesn't matter. So we're going to use the 1/2 the b times the c times the sine of angle A. So you need to convert that to decimal degrees. And let's do this. And this, this one and this one. Control C. Can't remember. Let's take a look. Control V. We're going to get. So let's put in equal 30. Oh, so 80. And that one. 33 in this one. And 54. Just to go through this again, is equals this one plus this one divided by 60 plus this one divided by 3600, because there's 3600 seconds in a degree, and right here it's divided by 60 because there's 60 minutes in a degree. And then hit the enter and you'll end up at 80.565. That's just a crash course in that one real quick. And we end up at 80.565, so sine of that. You end up at 330.501 or 519. And then same thing here, we did the same thing. We got the angle 82.37527.8. And 1/2 of 31.419 times 16.445 times the sine of 82.377. You end up with 256. Add those two together. End up with 586.5676 is a square total feet or area. And then if you wanted to put that in the formula, I think I did this already. So I'm going to zoom back out to there and delete that. And it's right there, 1/2 of 25.838 times. So I should actually have the video, the image right here, right? Let's do this, zoom out just a little bit, and then copy and paste this whole thing. Go to, did I copy it? Weird. About, we'll go here, Control V, and we're going to be looking at this now. So how about if we take this and move it down closer to that formula. Where did the formula go? Where did that formula go? There it is. So right here, this is the formula in text, and this is the actual formula. So maybe if we zoom up like that, you can see 1/2. Oh shit. 1/2 of 25. And there's the. That's just how you put it into Excel. I don't know if I can zoom in on that for you. Could take a screenshot. And well, you know what I can do is I can zoom in on this, so you can see that formula there. that formula. This is text. I'm not even sure if that worked out, but this for sure up here is going to be that. 1/2 sine 25, 838, 25, 24 sine radians, 80, 565, close, plus 1/2, 30, 16, 445, 31, 419 times sine radians. It looks like it's done correctly, so this one's just text. I don't know if we can actually go backwards, right? Format cell and go backwards to number. And actually have it come out as a formula. I don't know if that works. No, I don't think so. But you can take this, copy this, copy, paste it there. Oh, what am I trying to do? Never mind. Oh yeah, control text, format cell. Text, it's interesting. Text, okay. Control V, enter, and then you can see that formula like that. Just in case whatever comes up, it's coming up now because I'm teaching you, how to do it in Excel. So before we get back into this, let's do a quick grind out. I got 4 or 5 minutes to show you how to do this one's here is in a different way to solve it without that, derived formula, the 1/2 AB BC times sine of A. You have the angle here, so the opposite side over the known side here, sine of 80.565 is equal to H1 over 25.934, solve for H. And then this times H will give you the area that, or 1/2 of this times the H will give you the area of that triangle. And then you do the same thing over here. And then you add those two triangles together, you get 586.568. And then I'm going to show you real quick how to do this. This is the quadratic real quick. So this rectangle, it's not exact. It's going to be x wide, and this triangle is going to be x wide, and this triangle is going to be x wide, right? It's going to be the same x on all of them. And this rectangle, those two triangles are going to be subtracted from that rectangle. So let's show you how that works. So we have this angle minus 90 will give us that angle, and it's going to tell us that it's negative. So this 78.97 minus 90 will give us this angle, and it's also negative. So then you're going to take 1/2 a tangent of negative 9.4 plus 1/2 tangent of negative 11.017, and then you'll end up with equals negative 0.1804, and that's your x squared, because remember that's the tangent of this times x. We're actually looking at that dimension, and then that tangent of that negative number times x is there, times x is the area of that triangle, times 1/2, right? And I'll get more into it. I'm just cranking this one out so you can see how it's done. In case you already kind of know, we'll get more in depth in the next one on the steps. So 25, this area of the rectangle is 25.838 times x, and then this one plus this one is equal to 293.28, but to make it into a quadratic, actually this is kind of wrong. It should be plus or minus of that. That's wrong. Oh yeah, that's right. But so anyways, this one plus this one is equal to 293, but it's equal, so we're moving it to the other side. We can get the quadratic. And then let's just plug away real quick at just see if we can pull this one off for you. So calculator, tool calculator. See if it doesn't work out, I'll just delete this from this video. But b, the quadratic equation is negative b, so this is all on top. We're going to put a parenthesis, negative 25. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 25.838 plus. We're going to square root. If you follow this thing exactly, square root of b squared 25.838 squared. Right, and then times minus 4. So we're going to put this in parentheses, all that's multiplied, so it's all together inside that negative. 4 times a, which is negative 0.1804 times c, which is negative 293.284. Close parentheses there, close the other parenthesis, close the third parenthesis. So that's that for the square root, and then that's that for the overall, divided by 2 times a, so which is negative, actually I want to do the same thing here, parenthesis. If you don't do it, you'll get an incorrect answer. 2 times 0, actually negative 0.1804, close parenthesis. And if we hit that, Control C, we should end up with our number that's the offset, that distance, which is x. So let's type that, Control V equals, and paste that, Control C, Control V. There you go, there's that formula. And like this is just cranking it out. So a little, now I'm running a little long instead of a little short on the video, but Control C. So regardless, that's, I already did this, so I did a video a minute ago, and it was incorrect because it was scaled. So 12.429, that's exactly what we wanted. Yeah, I was like, what is going on? And I realized this was a scaled drawing. And we can flip that, and you'll see it's exactly the same, 25.838. And there's a little more than we needed to do, but I'm introducing you to the, so it's a complete problem. So let's zoom out, and then we'll get to actually more of a lesson on that, and that will be right here. So this is kind of going into showing you what's the problem. This is giving a basic with one side. This is the one side positive, one side negative, and how those come together. So this is much more involved solution, step by step. So that'll be video 13. So catch you on the next one, video 13.